Welcome to the chemistry lab. That is me, Tiffany, if you couldn't tell. I've been working here at Mayo for 10 years now. I was hired as a student and have basically grown up in my career within these walls. I quickly transitioned from a new tech into key operator for the Tritaurus in the antibody area, which eventually got switched out for the agility. I'm proud to say that I had a hand in getting it up and running in its validation process. Whenever a new instrument gets onboarded, it's like it's moving into the big city. Here, the agility was welcomed into an already bustling city known as Antibodyville. Although it was a lengthy process and came with its own set of challenges, the validation was straightforward enough. Now mind you, this is an oversimplification, but the validation process usually goes as such. After install, there's a series of ordering pre-made reagent kits, installing program methods, and training on operations and maintenance. This is followed by lab testing, abiding by an approved validation outline, which then turns into user acceptance testing, working with our soft and LAS teams, which, after a period of approvals by those accredited to do such things, we eventually get the okay for go live. When the approval from Maldi came in, it's not unwarranted to think that this would be a similar undertaking to how the agility was brought in. After all, this science was already developed in Rochester, the hard part was done, right? All we'd have to do is copy-paste their already made methodology. We'd get the same instruments, install their pre-made programs, gain access to the mass fix program, and go through the validation process, same as we always have. But what our team quickly realized was this was not the same level of undertaking by any means. This wasn't as simple as moving a new instrument into an already bustling city. It was like building the city itself. The visible skyline of this new city consisted not of just one instrument, but one Hamilton, one Mosquito, and 2 SmartFlex Brugers. For the first 4 months, our time was spent ordering reagent bottles, pipettes, target plates, consumables, getting that inventory on par, confirming safety requirements, installing programs, gaining access to the mass fix program, and patiently waiting on Rochester care packages. The preparation was immense. While Rochester may have handed us the blueprints, we still had to build a solid foundation to successfully build upon. There were no pre-made kits to order, there were no service contracts or on-site experts to depend upon at the time. There were no easy ways around it. While the undertaking was enormous and the effort was at times painful, it's safe to say that we built this city.